I think that deep down inside, everyone is looking for something. And maybe they don't realize that they're searching, but they are. They're looking for love. They're looking for something to give their life to, for passion to fill them, for people to recognize something in them that's alive. But what is it?
So, I grew up in the church, and really, that is like where I spent a lot of my time. I mean, I was saved at 4 or 5 at a VBS at church, and I was saved every night at that VBS. So it's 5 days in a row being saved. I think I can say I'm pretty covered being saved.
My story is not a happy one. And I say that now because I understand it from an outside perspective. When you're in the middle of something, it's really hard to see out.
I mean, I've dealt with different, things like different things growing up. I mean, I've always dealt with things having to do with being insecure about who I am, just kind of stuff. Insecurities, I've never really felt like I fit in with other people. People talk about someone going to the beat of a different drum. Well, I guess my drum is more of a bongo. Really, I've never really felt like I fit in.
I ended up in an emergency room as a Jane Doe at the age of 18. There's no scarier feeling in the world than being unknown. And to know that if something happens to you, how are they gonna... I just kept thinking, like, when I came to, who's gonna tell my parents? God knew me then, and He made it very clear that He knew who I was, He knew what I was going through, and that He loved me.
In the last couple years, I really feel like I've been growing in my relationship with God and being comfortable with who I am. And, you know what? I like it. I'm weird and I'm quirky and I'm okay with it.
I'm not that person anymore. I'm not broken and beat up and angry and confused anymore. I see myself with more value than that.
I'm not sure where I'm going. I feel like I really have no idea where I'm, going, where God wants to go next, but in that really it's okay because part of this, relationship I have with God is that faithfulness and trust. So even if I don't know where I'm going, and I may feel a bit odd sometimes, it's okay because God has been in control and I've been trusting Him thus far, and I think I can trust Him for many years into the future.
I'm not at the point where I see myself as how God values me. But that's where I want to be. And I'm getting there, and I struggle and I fight for it because I know that He's worth it.
People need to know that their lives mean something. That they don't just live out their life and let it fall to the wayside. That their life isn't buried in the ground with their body. That they make ripples into people's eternities. That they make ripples into the futures of the lives around them. How do we do that? It's called discipleship. God pours into us so that we can pour into others. We need to become who we were created to be. And in doing that, we will encourage and we will uplift others to be who God created them to be. It doesn't stop with us, it starts with us.